anywhere. Okay, so this game is called A Glorious Escape for a Lich King.
Really?
I was struggling with that. But this is a game that you.
Alright, let me get in the
tower defense. Tower defense meets like a music game. It's pretty sweet. I'll let Benedict take over from here.
Alright, here you go.
I'm driving the chat.
That's where we last
Alright.
read from.
Where's Piglamp?
But I was gonna say there's some important questions in there.
CHB 1223. Let's see. Piglamp. I'm looking as if like you guys are here when I'm watching myself. Piglamp is he's out of commission. He's a little out of energy right now. But he's here. He's blinking on the. Let me see if I can stand him on these towels.
Stand him on these tower defense.
Stand him on this tower defense.
All right. So,
on the pizza.
Kevin Zune, official recommendation. This is yours.
Okay.
This is mine.
Mm-hmm. What's
We're gonna
yours?
do
Is mine.
switch.
Trinket Eric says he just spied Alina. That is correct.
That's correct. In-studio audience, frequent in-studio audience.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go easy because I'm a baby. Actually, well, nah, whatever. Alright, so this is basically a combination, I don't know, not a combination with anything really, but it's basically a tower defense game with some really cool...
It's a tower defense with plenty of toppings.
So basically, you're on this hex grid here, and there are guys coming in. You have this tower here, which you are defending. That is the defensive tower defense. So here we basically have three initial spawnable towers, I guess, or defense objects. So here we kind of have a graveyard which spawns 3 zombies to block invaders, tough but weak damages. Efficient versus low armor and fast invaders. This is kind of like an arrow where bowmen are. I've only played this for like 2 minutes before, but this is kind of like a general rundown. Pierce invaders, armor very long, so this is basically like a tower where a wizard sits on top. So we'll start off with some cheap zombies, and then progress from there. So I'll maybe throw up a tower or 2. Okay.
So you're sliced.
So now the other half of this game is that, thank you, that you can go down here into the crypt, and I think you're trying to protect this guy. But what you can do is you can tell these little dudes to burrow towards this, towards these upgrades, basically. So we can upgrade a graveyard wall, invaders can't pass through your graveyard. So that's good, because we have graveyards here. Let's make another one. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, because that's the entrance. That makes sense. No? Oh, I don't have enough money. So we got our little...
So is life.
So is life. We got our little defense set up here. Doing pretty good. Let's see. Maybe I'll, should we save up? I feel like we're doing pretty good here. I feel like we got a good economy. Maybe I can take a little bite here. Try not to get my fingers greasy.
It's like for all these creatures, this is like, you know, when you're like, man, what's my life soundtrack?
The best part of this
What's
game
happening?
is that all the damage and like the noises are like hooked up to the music, and so like everything is happening on tempo, or you know, some sort of tempo that makes sense. And so it's super. It feels really good just to like.
You're like, oh no, I'm getting attacked, but I'm okay.
But it sounds
great.
Yeah. So let's see. Oops. Let's see what these guys are. Oops. Let's see what these guys are doing. Okay. Graveyard wall. So I don't know. Okay. So maybe we can. Let's see. Goblin digs tunnels to get resources and reach new relics. So I'm guessing these are relics, and so we have 3 right now. Or we can get an orc to protect your goblins and your lich from invaders.
Question.
So, yes.
Does the surface, does it only one happen at a time, or are they both happening at the same
They're both
time?
happening simultaneously.
So like you might die.
You might die.
Okay.
But I think, well, basically, like you see this entrance right here. Like bad guys will kind of try to enter through that door,
And they'll get in your crypt.
and they'll get in your crypt, and that's why you have like the lich's health up here. So let's see. Oh, we should probably start digging towards something
So I just
else.
imagine like just hanging out down here the whole time, and you go back to the surface, and you're just overswarmed like.
Yeah, and then they start coming down, and you're like, ooh. I'm glad I put it on easy so I can. Beautiful. Piglamp looking very dark today.
Piglamp, his cord kind of fell on a Roni, and it got a little greasy.
Let's see. Maybe I should have turned this up to a harder difficulty. Invaders can't create miracles.
Oh, it's so good that like when you dig, it's like low snares,
Yeah.
8-bit snares.
Little 8-bitty snares.
That's smart.
Alright, let's put another tower here. Oh, okay.
turn off the
Oh,
AC.
okay, so... What?
Turn off the AC.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
Got even better audio. Ready for this, folks?
We're gonna be breaking the sweat for you guys.
Breaking the sweats.
Like how this sounds now that the AC is off? Let us know in the chat. So now that I have this upgrade here, which I found here, graveyard wall, invader can't pass through your graveyard, you can see it's kind of reflected in the graphics here, where there's now a wall. So I'm guessing high-level strats include basically building a long path that all enemies have to pass through to get to your base. Let's see, let's dig here. Start making progress towards that. So yeah, you could build like a bunch of graveyards that kind of wrap around here, so then all enemies would kind of have to do a little swirl all the way down to get into your tower. So yeah, I mean, since I put it on easy, we're kind of just cruising now. But
Just kind of cruising. USA.
huh. I feel good about my little village here.
Yeah.
I can just sit back, relax, watch my guys take stuff down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is a glorious escape for Lich King. This is pretty glorious. There's
This is
no.
pretty glorious.
Looks
So-
like Lich King's gonna make it.
Go to the website, now that you know how to play,
Mhm.
crank up the difficulty. It's playable in browser.
Crank up the beats.
And have yourself a good time. Very great game.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe they did it for Ludendare,
Yeah, it's 2 days.
which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
But fantastic all around.
Cool.
So that is a glorious escape for a Lich King, I think.